Hello friends, I'm Saloni Nandan. Learn English with me. Today we have a lesson on simple present tense. But before we start our lesson, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube for more such videos. With the pronouns I, you, we, they, affirmative sentences or positive sentences have the same verb form as the original verb form. The verb form does not change. For example, I, we, you, they go to school. The verb form go remains go. I, we, you, they wash clothes. The verb form wash remains wash. Another example, I, we or you or they study in class 10th. Study is the original verb form. I, we, you, they play cricket. Play is the base verb form. Now let us look at the pronouns he, she, it and the use of the verbs in the simple present tense with affirmative or positive sentences. There are few rules. Verbs that end in O or CH or SH or SS or Z, we add ES to those verbs. For example, he, she goes to school. Here the verb is go. To make it present tense, we add ES to it because it ends with O. Let's look at another example. He, she learns English. Here you notice that the verb does not end with O or CH or SH or SS or Z. It ends with N, so we just add S to it to make it a simple present tense. Another example, he, she washes clothes. The verb ends with SH, so we add ES to it to make a simple present tense in affirmative or positive sentence. The verb in the next sentence is catches. The verb ends with CH, so we add ES to it to make the simple present tense of the affirmative or positive sentences. We say he, she catches the ball. Another rule, when the verb ends in consonant plus Y, we add IES to it to make simple present tense in affirmative or positive sentence. For example, he, she studies in class 10th. The original form of the verb is STUDY, study. But to make it present tense in affirmative or positive sentence, we write STUD. We remove Y and add IES to it to make simple present tense. Another rule, when the verb ends in vowel plus Y, we add just S. For example, he, she plays cricket. Here the word ends with Y, but before Y there is a vowel A, so we just add S to it to make simple present tense in affirmative or positive sentence. Let's look at negative sentences. We add do not plus original form of verb with I, you, we and they, and with he, she, it we add does not plus original form of the verb. Let's look at the example. I, we, you, they do not go to school. Do not plus original form of the verb go to school. Next example. I, we, you, they do not wash clothes. Do not plus wash original form of the verb clothes. I, we, you, they do not plus study in class 10th. Next example. I, we, you, they do not plus play the original form of the verb cricket. Now let us look at the negative sentences with pronoun he, she, it or singular nouns. He, she does not plus go the original form of the verb to school. Another example. He, she does not plus learn the original form of the verb again plus English. Another example. He, she does not plus wash clothes. Next example. He, she does not plus catch the ball. Another example. He, she does not plus study original verb in class 10th. Next example. He, she does not play cricket. Now let us look at the questions with the pronouns I, you, we, they. We add do at the beginning of the affirmative sentence to make a question with the pronouns I, you, we, they. And with the pronouns he, she, it or singular nouns, we add does before the affirmative sentence to make a question. And notice that letter S at the end of the verb is not used in question with the subject he, she, it. In the times of spread of COVID-19 virus, stay at home and keep learning English with me. Now let us look at the questions and their examples. With the verbs I, you, we, they, do I. The question begins with do. Do I go to school? And when we add, the question begins with when, where, why, which or how. Then do or does comes after when, what, where. Let's look at the examples. When do I, we, you, they wash clothes? Next example. What do? Do comes after what. I study in class 10th. Where do? Do comes after where. Where do I, we, you, they play cricket? With he, she, it pronouns, does is used. Does he, she go to school? Does he, she learn English? Notice that S is not used. And when is used, does comes after when. When he, she wash clothes? How does he, she catch the ball? What does he, she study in class 10th? Where does he, she play cricket? I hope by now the use of present tense must be clear to you. When to use S after the nouns, after the verbs, and when to use ES after the verbs, that all must be clear to you. And for more such videos, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. You can also watch my other video, The Story Jungle, which is written in simple present tense, and there are many examples given to illustrate the use of simple present tense.